Happy morning, boys and girls. How are you? Are you fine? I hope you are fine. I'm fine. Welcome to classes. Now I'm going to deal 8th biology subject. Right? In 8th class textbook, this is our textbook. You can see the picture. It's like a cell picture. This from the lesson number 2, and this is a viewer bird lesson number 5, and here about the microorganism, that is from the lesson number 3, and this is a throat part lesson number 4, and this is microscope information you have in the annexary part. This is about our cover paper of 8th class biology. In 8th class we have total 11 lessons. The first one is what is science, our first lesson, and next cell, basic unit of life, story of microorganisms, reproduction in animals, reaching the age of adolescence, biodiversity and its conservation, different ecosystems, production of food from the plants, production of food from animals, not for drink, not for breathe, why do we fall ill? Okay, one point about one lesson. What is science? You can see here cell, how the cell is basic for the life. You can see more information in the 9th class. And a story of in microorganisms, we have two types. One is harmful microorganism and useful microorganisms. One example for useful microorganism is E. coli is present in our small intestine, helps in the digestion. One more question to you. One useful bacteria which is present in the curd, what is that? This is your question. And now it's like a reproduction. Okay, and adolescence. Now we are in the adolescence. What is adolescence? We'll see in the 5th lesson. Now come to the biodiversity. Conservation means protection. We should protect the animals and the different types of ecosystems like aquatic, natural, artificial. Okay, in the natural we have aquatic, terrestrial, forest, so many. In the artificial, aquatic ecosystem, that is the aquarium. Okay, now come to the next one more. Production of agriculture, the 8th one. Production of food from the animals, in the sense of milk, meat, eggs, fishery, like next 10th one, not for drink. Now as the air is polluted, so if you want to breathe, it's compulsory. Now you are using the mask to protect from the corona. Yes, you are using mask, I think. If not, it's compulsory, you should use the mask. Anyway, your parents are suggesting you to use the mask. Okay, obey your parents and be safe in home. The last one, why do we fall ill? If you did not take care about the corona, there is a chance, but it's not a dangerous disease, but it's a pandemic disease, so we should protect. Anyway, within a less time there is chance we may get the vaccine. Already Russia prepared. No, it may come to India also. Let's start the lesson number 1, that is what is science. Science came from the Latin, that is scientia, meaning knowledge. Okay, searching for the knowledge. Read and read and read, search and search and search, then you will get the result. Some scientists will research on the research itself. That means, for example, you see, now come to the Albert Einstein. What he said? Albert Einstein said, what I wrote last year, I will research on that and I will correct in present year. What does it mean? That means the changes will occur every time in the science. Okay, Swami Vivekananda also said the changes will occur in the science or in the world. We should move along with the world by changing ourselves. Okay, one more person here we have Karl Popper. He said science is a history of corrected mistakes. Okay, correcting the mistakes. Before 2016 we have 9 planets. Afterwards they said Pluto is not a planet. Corrections. Every year we have corrections. Different members have different opinion about the science. Okay, what is your opinion? Then I ask this question. You may ask to me, sir, what is your opinion? My opinion about the science is this. What is that? That's a question mark. Question mark means we don't know about anything, we should search. Okay, for example, at the starting of that we have no phone, afterwards introduce like a landline phone, afterwards introduce like a cell phone. Now what is, once you, if it's possible, once you check in the, now you are using your parent phone, no, once you check what is the weight of the phone, maybe it's like 100 grams or 150 grams, it's nearly 200 grams. But the starting cell phone weight is nearly 2.5, I think 2 kgs, nearly 2 kgs. How can you hold it? You should hold like a baby. Now it become now simple. It means smartphone. The changes development is called a change. Okay, three inventions are turning points in the science. The first one is invention of wheel, and the second one invention of fire, and third one robotics, computer, invention of computer. Now you see, you are seeing me, you are somewhere, but you are seeing me in the phone. How it's possible? It's a 4G. First landline, come to the that means it's like a G, 1G, next 2G keypad phone, next 3G, 4G. Now we are moving to the 5G. Of course started, but it not reach to every human, every common man. No, it may reach within less time, right? Now you see, here we have some branches. Up to 7th class you read the science like a science itself. It means in the 8th class and I think in the future also you will read the sciences, you will read the sciences like a science itself. But one thing, here in the 8th class onwards we have the general syllabus science like a two. One is a physical science and the second one is a, what is that, biological science. Now come to the, what is biology? B-I-O, bio means life, logy means study, the branch which studies about the life of organism or living organism. It's called biology. Now in the physics we have two, physical science we have two. One is a physics and second one is a chemistry. In biology we have two, one is a botany and the second one is a zoology. Okay, physics says about the, it's like a density, weight, shape, something like that. Now movement, everything. Chemistry deals with chemicals. Botany deals with yes, plants. Zoology, of course, it's with animals. We are also animal now. Yes, like this we have so many branches. In our textbook also they gave some branches. Okay, here I wrote only two, but you see, end of this video I will give one paper. I will give two papers. One paper, branches of science, and deals with what? Studies with this branch studies about what? One and one more question paper also. Okay, general questions. I will give some questions. Just you solve. We'll see the answers in the next class. Okay. Now you see here, astrophysicist. What does it mean, astrophysicist? Astrophysicist, the person who studies about the space. Okay, that images and the study of the planets, stars, like that something. Now come to the geneticist. What does it mean, geneticist? The person who studies about the genetics. It's called geneticist. What does it mean, genetics? The branch which studies about the genes called genetics. What does it mean, genes? Genes not about your Saturday genes. Saturday genes in the sense, okay, nowadays every day is Saturday, no, because no school, no class, no teacher, no drill period, no Saturdays, no uniform, nothing. Okay, anyway, pray the God every day. We'll meet very soon physically when the result corona comes zero, otherwise it's very less. Okay, anyway, now genetics, genes means when we have the newborn baby, the elders will say this baby looks like a mother or like father or like a grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, something. No, how it's possible? See, the characters pass from the great grandparents to grandparents to parents to children, right, by the genes. Okay, the study, the branch studies about the genes called genetics. Father of genetics, Gregor John Mendel. Today's our second question. Father of biology, and biology, the word from which language? Science, the word from the scientia, Latin word. Like that, biology from which language? Okay, like this, different members have different opinion about the science, and what is your opinion? My opinion is this, and what is your opinion? Okay, in a notebook, just you note. Are you ready with the notebook? Yes, when we start the lesson, when you open the video, it's compulsory. You should be with a textbook, notebook, pencil, pen, something. Now you see the question. No, if you want to know the answer for the question, we have a process. It's called scientific method. Scientific method is nothing but simply go with the order. What is the order? Okay, first of all, you should have an aim. What is your aim? You want to have the aim compulsory. For example, see, I will come a process. You have a timetable. According to the timetable, you should ring to your, you can ring to your subject teacher, subject concern teacher. Then you can ask the doubts. If you ask the doubt, you should read. If you want to read, you should listen. If you want to listen, you should sit with utmost concentration. Of course, you have most concentration because after a long time you are meeting. No, yes, of course. Come to that. But scientific method. I'll give an example. You see, if you want to play the cricket, don't go out, don't play cricket. Just I am giving an example. Okay. First of all, if you want to play the cricket, first of all, we should search in the brain what we want to play the cricket. Okay, ball, bat we should buy, and the wickets, and then we should go for a place. After that, then we should form a team with maybe some members, like a 5 members, 6 members or something. Okay, 11 members, of course that is a team, but if you have only few members, then we can make a small team. Otherwise you can play in home if you have sufficient place with a mom, dad, with family members. Okay, then that is very safe. So that is an order. I will give one more example. You see, cooking, it comes under the chemistry. How the cooking comes under the chemistry? They mean got the questions. That is comes under the cookery program. No, it comes under the chemistry. How means rice, carbohydrates boiling with water, H2O. Vegetables, how vitamins, proteins, and so many things. In that we are using chili powder, capsicum frutescens. What is that? Chili. Chemical is capsaicin. Okay. Turmeric, curcuma lango. Okay, that you can see that. And next come to the sodium chloride, salt, very good. Water, of course, water we are using. Yeah. Every sweet item we are using. What is that? Sugar cane sugar, that is sucrose. Sucrose is a combination of glucose and fructose. Right? Now you see, I will write here. Generally we will say it's like a table sugar. No, the table sugar chemical name is sucrose. Sucrose is a combination of glucose and fructose. Glucose and fructose, a combination like that. So every we are using chemicals. We are doing, we are eating chemicals. Chemicals here, natural chemicals, not harmful chemicals. Right? Okay, this is the information for this day. In the next day, we'll meet with a more information. And to the time, be safe and spend some time every day with every subject. Then you will get more knowledge. Okay, little by little drop of water makes an ocean. In the same way, day by syllabus, little by little makes your brain. It's like a knowledge ocean. Make your brain with a knowledge. Okay, use your parent phone only to watch the school videos. Okay, if your parent permit, then you can use the phone to search education related anything, but parent permission compulsory. Don't use the phones unnecessarily. Okay, girls and boys, thank you very much. We will meet in the next class.